Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this first mountain stage of the Tour de France. Mostly mapped out in Switzerland, the riders won't be crossing any mountain passes that would qualify as major. It is therefore unlikely that the favourites for the general classification will be fighting it out. This should benefit the baroudeurs, who won't have to succumb to a comeback by the best climbers. The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape. Another one who's motivated to spend the day up front.
Guys, the early part of the stage isn't difficult. You'll be skirting Lake Geneva, and it's a great view, but watch out. The early breakaway has a good chance of going all the way today. You've got to be in the right wagon.
The head of the race arrives on the banks of Lake Geneva. The riders will follow the shoreline for a dozen kilometres and will then take far steeper roads. The lead riders will soon turn away from Lake Geneva towards the first classified climb of the day, the Côte de Chèvre.
You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Given that there's not much happening, lads, I think that I could follow you on a bike. At least now that there's some downhill.
The men at the front are at the foot of the second categorised difficulty of the day, the Col de Moss, with its 13.5 kilometre ascent.
The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Here's the positions over the last climb. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Now it's the Col de la Croix that rises up before the riders. With its slope that averages out at 7.5%, it's the steepest climb of the day.
an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. You've just taken the top spot of the climber standings. That's good. Keep it up. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The leader of the general classification does not necessarily have to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage.
The intermediate sprint is approaching, but there is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race. And here we are, at the foot of the final major climb of the stage, the Pas de Morgin. If a rider manages to go over the top alone, there's a good chance that he will cross the line as winner, the summit being only 9 kilometres from the finish. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
This last summit will earn 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points for the first 6 to the top.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. He'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, courage, continue, continue, allez!
You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line.
Here is the winner of the Aigle Châtel-les-Portes du Soleil.
He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the yellow jersey of this tour. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the white jersey